Have you heard the word change is the name of the game? Well, if you're not, then if you're looking at massive growth in your personal or professional life, then you need to work on changing what's happening right now. So when people come to me or I work with people, one of the topmost things which people want to work is changing the trajectory in terms of how they're going, what's happening as such. So I have evolved a six-step process over the years, which is as simple as it gets when it comes to change in your own life. Step one is you need to recognize the payoffs of positive change. The moment you recognize the payoffs of positive change, what happens is you will connect to the bigger picture. And the moment you connect to the bigger picture, all the things around which is distracting you, which is demotivating you, would eventually fade away. So that's number one step. Step two is acknowledge what you lose by doing what you always do. This is a very important step. If you continue to do the same thing, believe me, you'll get the same results. So if you're looking at getting new results, you need to change your approach. You need to do the things differently. So this is step number two. Step number three is create an opportunity to practice, which will keep the pressure off. So unless you practice the new things, right, you will go back to your old way of behaviors. So the most important step here is practicing and create an opportunity. So if you're looking at massive growth, let's say if you're looking at public speaking, it just doesn't cut the eyes if you begin to do the first two steps. You need to create an opportunity to practice. You need to look for opportunities. You need to create opportunities. Believe me, opportunities will not come looking for you. You got to go out there and look for opportunities. And the step four is change the inner voice. It's very important that each one of us know what is the inner voices. For some of us, it is empowering, but unfortunately for a lot of people, I know it's disempowering. So you got to work towards identifying the inner voice and then changing it. Next step is know your triggers and begin to work on them. Each one of us have got triggers within us, which probably makes us do certain behaviors. You need to identify those triggers and begin to work on them. And of course, the last and the most important of all this six-step process is track your progress. See, unless you track your progress, you will not know where you're going and what's happening. I would suggest work on a simple mechanism of having a digital, an Excel sheet or something where you can track your progress, because what you measure would eventually grow. So these steps is what I think is very simple, and try working on this. And I'm sure in the next couple of days or weeks, you can look at massive change.